Grounding is one of the most important elements that you can learn in any spiritual practice. And that's because grounding is not just about feeling in tune with Earth's energy. It's about centering yourself, balancing the vital energy, the universal life force energy flow, and balancing your structures, but also becoming more stable from a mental and emotional perspective. When you're not grounded, you feel that you're all over the place, or maybe with your head up in the air. So that's why grounding needs to be taken into account almost every week and maybe each day of your life. Hi, I'm Vlad from ReikiScoop.com, and in today's video, we are going to understand the importance of grounding and perform a meditation for grounding so that you can integrate this idea into your life and use it whenever you feel that's needed. There are many ways to ground yourself, but grounding, as I mentioned in the beginning, is not just connecting to Earth's energy. While this is very important and it creates the effect of stabilizing the flow of universal energy and vital energy and stabilizing your mind, balancing out your emotional and mental sides, creating a more straightforward approach when you need it. Instead of being with your head up in the air or feeling stressed or feeling anxious, grounding removes all that. Well, removes is a strong word, but it drains low vibrational energies and allows the universal energy flow to its optimum level but also stimulating the vital energy so that you can function and take the right decisions at the right time, even at the right place, or be at the right place taking those decisions at the right time for your life and for your greater good. So grounding, in short, helps you function much better in daily life from all these perspectives. So maybe you would ask, why would I practice Reiki then if grounding is so amazing? Well, because Reiki brings that abundant flow of universal energy, that divine inspiration, brings that healing, brings that stimulation of energetic centers, healing them, healing the energy fields. So they complement each other. They are not opposed by any means, and they are different approaches. They can blend together very well. But grounding, the difference is that even if Reiki addresses the energetic and spiritual layers, and then the physical one, because as I already mentioned, the physical, energetic, and spiritual layers are intertwined. Even if Reiki addresses all of that, but the physical might be the last one, grounding kind of addresses all of those in a balance, meaning that it takes care of the physical body. It takes care of the health of the physical body more directly because you connect to the energy of the earth. It takes care of the emotional layers. You become more stable from a mental and emotional part. And from a spiritual level, so this goes the other way around. The spiritual is the last one, in a way, as importance-wise. It's a symbolic way of presenting things, but bear with me. So from a spiritual part, in this case, this is the last one, you are also functioning in awareness with the universal life force energy flow, also being present here right now on Earth, understanding what's going on around you from a physical perspective, but from a spiritual one as well. You understand how you can work with spirit guides, with angels, divine entities. Also, maybe you are dealing with low vibration entities, and also maybe you're dealing with people that are with their heads up in the air and you want to shake them up a little bit so that they can become more stable. Hey, you're still here and you have work to do and have responsibilities. So all those elements, psychological, energetical, spiritual, are embedded in both approaches, but in the grounding one, they're a bit more balanced and they go from the physical, emotional, energetic, and then to the spiritual ones, compared to the Reiki when it goes from the spiritual, energetic, and physical. Hope that makes sense. So any kind of description is not enough without a practice, is it? That's why I would encourage you right now to practice together with me a short meditation for grounding. Before we continue, I want to drop a quick reminder for those of you overwhelmed by scattered information about Reiki symbols. I remember jumping from books to forums, from old PDFs to blog posts, trying to piece together what each symbol meant and how to actually use it in a session. It felt more like chasing answers than deepening my practice. Eventually, I realized I need everything in one clear and practical place. That's how the Ultimate Reiki Symbols Guide came to life. I organized the most common 65 Reiki symbols into a single ready-to-use resource. You have their attributes and uses in one place so you can guide your sessions seamlessly without second guessing. It's still the guide I return to when I need insights, inspiration, and the optimum Reiki symbol for a certain situation. If you're tired of digging and want to spread more time practicing and less time searching, grab the digital copy on ReikiScoop or the physical book on Amazon. Now, let's return to the video. So, what I would like you to do is either keep your hands in gasho, praying position, or you can keep your palms on your lap, facing up. Your back is straight, and an important part is to keep your feet apart and firmly planted into the ground. Try to sit comfortably, but keep your back as straight as possible. Don't lie down. Stay in a chair. And close your eyes. Place your tongue on the roof of the mouth. Take a few deep breaths. And when you breathe, you inhale through the belly and then you fill your chest with air. So first the belly, then the chest. When you release the air from the chest and then from the belly. Visualize the universal life force energy flow coming through the crown chakra, entering your body like a beam of white light. You can visualize and activate symbols if you want on the crown chakra. And visualize universal energy flow through your head area, cleansing your mind, your pituitary, pineal glands. Third eye chakra going through the throat area, cleansing the thyroid gland, throat chakra. Shoulders, your arms become filled with universal energy. Your chest, thymus gland, heart chakra and back projections become filled with universal energy. Energy flows lower to the upper abdomen, spleen, pancreas, stomach, liver, solar plexus chakra and back projection. Going lower to the inferior abdomen, digestive system, kidneys, sacral chakra and back projection, kundalini energy. All of this becomes energized with universal energy. Hips, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, and universal energy goes all the way to the core of the earth, taking with it negative energy, residual energy, programs that are not needed, projections. Breathe. Now visualize roots, like roots of the tree, forming within the hips area. And are gradually forming and slowly going downward through your thighs. They are within the universal life force energy spectrum forming, and they go through your thighs, they go through the knees, they go through the calves, they go through the ankles and the feet, and they connect to the earth's energy and the earth's crust, going through it, anchoring you into the earth and earth's energy. Stimulating vital energy, abundance, willpower and determination, the action of determining things, stimulating dynamic action, taking charge, correct decision making, being at the right place and at the right time, meeting the right people. You are secured, self-confident, balanced. Breathe and remain in this state for a minute. Feel those roots and the energy going through them, both universal and Earth's energy, which also belongs to universal energy. Everything is connected. These roots help you go to the right places at the right time and meet the right optimal people for you and for your life, and help you determine things dynamically, actively in your life. They offer the necessary vital energy, the abundance, the willpower, the courage, and the self-determination and self-confidence much needed for manifesting things in your life. Breathe, relax. And when you feel safe and ready, you can gently open your eyes. I don't want this meditation to go too deep. I still want you to be active in your life. If we go deeper into the theta state, well, we are in the alpha state, but in the theta state or to the border of theta state, then it's difficult to function in the physical world. So considering it's a grounding meditation, I think it's quite balanced and enough for now. Thank you so much for staying until the end, and blessings to you. I'll see you in the next video. Before you go, there's one last thing I want to share to support your Reiki journey. If you're struggling to find consistency in your Reiki practice, but the lack of guidance and support makes your mind drift, this message is for you. Without a clear rhythm, Reiki becomes something you want to do, but never follow through. Even a simple structure can lay the foundation for a healthy rhythm, take the pressure off, and allow the universal energy to flow freely. That's why I created the 21 Reiki Challenge, a free program where we get to practice Reiki together for 21 days. Over 2,000 Reiki enthusiasts took on the challenge to rebuild their habit and reconnect with universal life force energy. If you're ready to approach Reiki with intention and structure, click the link in the description below, sign up, and let's practice Reiki together. Join the 21 Reiki Challenge to seamlessly integrate Reiki into your daily life.